And I'm just going to furnace touch this. Let's throw the caster right there. So it is getting power. That's a good sign. So now, that's a waste of time. Let's put the spell in. The charge foci. And the normal focus. So now you can see. There we go. Now I can be lazy. And grow my netherwart at the push of a switch. There. Sweet. So I mean, this will work with any block. It just forces block updates, so it's really powerful if you use it correctly. Now, you can be super lazy as well with this spell, and if you carry it in your spell book. Oh, that was an explosion somewhere. So if I'm carrying that spell in my spell book, the cool thing is I can actually get rid of leaves. So if I'm cutting trees and Minecraft OCD kicks in and I have to get rid of all the tree leaves, and instead of waiting for them to decay, because that takes forever, I can just cast the spell and have them all decay. I can basically just cast the spell and they'll all decay way faster than normal. So it's just a benefit that way. Now, one other thing I want to mention before I continue on is the light nexus. If you were looking at my earlier videos when I went like this and did a sense energy, I had 1,000,000 power. Unfortunately, the released version only has 30,000 power, and it charges much slower. So I don't know how good my fabrication facility is. I've got some ideas on how to change it. I want to basically change it to be, well, based on all my suggestions anyway, egg-powered. But I've got to take a look into how feasible that is, because I know I'm waiting for a few changes from Mithion based on some of the spells. Now, one other thing I want to quickly add here is perimeter defenses. Now, you've seen the caster block in action, and the caster block's pretty cool. Now, I know I've been chased around here by a black mage, and I almost died, and he kept enderbolting me everywhere. But actually, I don't know if I have the spell I need. Oh, and thank you to whoever it was, the two people who actually told me how to remove and add levels. I removed the levels I cheated, trying to rename my spellbook. It was really helpful. I was not aware that you could actually just specify to increase or decrease based on number of levels. So anyway, back at this. It would be nice if I had a different spell, but I don't think I have the spell I'm looking for. And music seems a little loud. Okay. I don't see the spell I want. Although summoning fire elemental. I wonder how that would work. I'm going to try it. So what I'm going to do, and I'm totally not sure how this is even going to work, but I'm thinking I'll put a light nexus below ground here, and I'll just have a caster block with a switch controlled inside the house. And what that'll do is that will summon a fire elemental, and the fire elemental will then be able to kill anything outside for me. So I'm not sure if that's going to work. Seems like a good idea to me. And it seems like a good perimeter defense. So I'm going to try it and see how it works. Now to do this, I'm going to need a button and a bunch of redstone. I'm going to have to get a lot more redstone later on. Oh, I need white chalk. And some snow. And glass. To make the light nexus. I think I have snowballs. I've got glass. I thought I had snowballs somewhere. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, new plan. I'm getting snow. So that I can make another light nexus. I do have sticks over here. I gotta make shovels to get snow. Surprised I don't have any. Okay. Why am I looking in the wrong chests? I should know this by now. Ooh. I want to make one of these. Just because I can. Frames are awesome. Okay, I'm putting a clock on the wall. I just like doing that. I don't know why. I like having the time somewhere. Okay, so let's go craft one quickly. I mean, you guys probably figured that out because I always carry a clock on me anyway. I was gonna call it a watch, which I guess it could be. I'll let that annoy me later. So I'm not sure where the winter biome was. I think it's back here. Somewhere in this direction. Now I think that mob grinder, I think somebody told me that spiders probably can't get killed by it. And I think you are right. I think I only had a 1 block opening. I'll have to open it up and double check sometime. But I'm not too concerned about that right now. I mean, that Nexus seems to have a fair bit of power, so. And I know it is working for other mobs. I'll have to take a look, though, just in case later on. And there's the winter biome. Okay, it wasn't too far. I wasn't sure where it was exactly. Wow, my hunger bar just keeps going down. It's crazy if you play with smart moving. Just watching your hunger bar just drop, it's ridiculous. There, 4 snowballs. Long journey just for 4 snowballs. Okay. I guess it wasn't that long of a journey. I mean, I'm already more or less back. Just passing the village. And now, since the light nexus actually doesn't have that much power, I'm going to leave the fabrication facility on. I'm going to do that quickly now. Turn it back on. Which one was crafting the pumpkin pie? Was it you? Okay. Because that's just going to drain this thing quick. Yep, it's already dead. And as this thing drains the power, guess I may as well fill up on pie. That way I don't need to actually worry about my hunger for a while. Or my food supply. It's so annoying how mobs just seem to get out. At least the chickens didn't go anywhere, really. So many chickens. I have a brilliant idea. Make more chickens. Come on, I only got one so far. Okay. It's starting to seem more reasonable. 4. 6. Seems like 9 so far. Wonder if I'll hit 10. Yep. And I'll get some Nexus eggs. And I'll just throw them down, whatever. I don't need them. Okay,